What are the top 5 lessons you have learned on your journey, and how did you apply them?
Walk in expectation of all things abundant that are great. Not entitlement, but I expect for people to be kind to me. I expect for opportunities to come to my door. Biblically speaking, right? It talks about how God took clay and brought the clay to God's mouth and breathed life into the clay and created Adam, right? So if you know that God, breath of God, and I don't think God is everything, right? So if God had breath that created life, then that thing of God is inside of each and every one of us, because from Adam came Eve. And so if I know that that spirit inside of us, I'm having a human experience around an eternal spirit. It's not like my spirit dies. This human thing dies, this body dies, but my spirit is forever. And if my spirit is eternal, as is God, of God, if we are all of God, why would I not walk in expectation of abundance? Why would I not walk in expectation to be a creator as my creator is? Why would I not walk in a way where I have my shoulders down, chin up, chest out? Because at the end of the day, we are worthy of all things great and in abundance. God made us the promise of all of the things under the rainbow. And so I really walk in alignment with that because I know who I am, I know whose I am, and I believe that I'm allowing God to use me. What would you have me do? This expectation is really big. And to say one of the lessons that I learned is have compassion. 2 things. Number 1, I believe that integrity is so interlinked with God, with self. When you have integrity, when you are outside of integrity with yourself, that gap in the middle is hell on earth, because that gap in the middle is where we shame ourselves, we wrong ourselves, we constantly replay that story again and again and again. We're fearful, we're doubtful, we do all of these things in that space in the interim. But if you are in integrity with yourself, with source, with God, right, there's no space, or at least not as much space, because we are human, but there's not as much space for that little devil to sit on your shoulder. There's not as much space for those people. It doesn't matter what they say, because we know that we're moving in alignment. It's like if someone were to say, Sarah, you know what? Your name is Susie. No, it's not. My name is Sarah. And because I know me and I know exactly what it is that I believe is my purpose on this planet, when I'm in integrity and I'm walking in expectation, God never denies a wavering heart. Never. And then have compassion, because we are human. We are going to have those days where, you know what? We were just terrible. It's just been we just were a trash bag of a human. But you know what? If that was us doing our best and that's all that we had in that moment, then that's all that we had in that moment. And that's that. So those are the 3 lessons: compassion, integrity,
and expectation.
And expectation.